This is going to help you with Sapling. This is chapter 23, part 1, Sapling questions 7 and 8. And they're maybe a little bit tricky, but not super tricky. The question number 7 is giving you these 3 molecules, and then it asks you to select the correct pKb, and these are your choices. So you've got to match the pKb up with each molecule. And what you need to do is recognize, first of all, that it's asking you for pKb, not pKa. So you got to be a little sneaky with that. We're thinking in terms of pKa. High pKa means that we are dealing with a strong base or something that is a relatively strong base. And also we're going to remember the relationship pKa plus pKb is 14. So this is something that you learned in Gen Chem. So the first thing that we're going to do is try to find pKa numbers off of a data table, because if we can just look this up, that's fantastic. So let's look at the data tables that you have available and see if any of these molecules match up. We have aniline. This molecule right here is one of them, and it has a pKa of 4.6. So if the pKa is 4.6, the pKb, this is going to be the 9.4 right here. So we've got that one figured out. Now, I've already looked, and I can tell you, spoiler alert, the other 2 molecules are not in your data table. So you're not going to find those 2 guys in the table. We can, though. Remember I told you, you can kind of use the table as a way of helping you figure stuff out. So this molecule right here, this is a secondary amine, and it's not aromatic. It doesn't have any kind of aromatic ring. So that means that we can make some sort of generalizations about what its pKa would be if we're looking at other molecules that are also secondary amines. Like here's a secondary amine, here's a secondary amine. Those are the only 2 we have. Looks like I'm kind of scanning over them real quick. I might be missing one. And they have pretty similar pKa values. They're around 11 or so, like approximately. So we could generalize. We could say maybe this guy's pKa is about 11. If this guy's pKa is about 11, then it would make sense for the pKb to be 2.7. That would be logical. And then that leaves for the last one, this guy's pKb would have to be 14.5. And we could think about, like, before we hit submit on this, does that 14.5 make sense? Is that a logical number? Well, what would a pKb of 14.5 even mean? Like if a high pKa is a strong base, then a high pKb would be the opposite, a crappy base. And would that make sense for this molecule? Is this molecule really excited about getting protonated? Not particularly. This molecule's got some resonance going that's going to give the lone pair of electrons on the nitrogen another place to go, and not necessarily excited about doing a protonation. So to me, that's definitely a logical ranking for these 3 molecules. For the next question, question number 8, this one gives you 2 molecules, and all it's asking for this one is which one is the stronger base. You don't have to actually come up with the values. So this one we have, and we also have a table that's helpful, but not going to give us the answer directly. This particular table is going to be helpful. What we have in this problem is we have this molecule right here, for sure, and then we are comparing to a molecule that has an OH out here on the end. And in this particular data table, we don't have a molecule example for us that has an OH out here on the end. It's just there isn't one there. But what we do have out here is an OME, which is really similar to an OH in all kinds of ways. So what we're going to do is say, even though we don't have an OH on this data table, OME and OH are very similar. And so we would expect the similar type of effect on the pKa. So we can, because it's only asking for generalization, which one is the stronger base, according to this particular chart, the stronger base is going to be this guy up here, just going off of reading this part right here. And so when you're on this problem, you're just going to be making assumptions based on looking at trends and similarities on those data tables.